What's up you guys? It's Pretty Cool Films here. My name is Patrick with Pretty Cool Films. Now today I'm going to review my custom Lego Batman mech armor suit, or Batbot. With this, it took like days to, in my opinion, perfect. It took it took a while to find the right design that I liked. I went through several designs. I built it as I thought about it, and I put pieces together. I just kind of made it as round as possible with like the arms and the chest, and kind of have this head. I went through numerous like changes, and I ended up with this. So this is pretty much just what I finished making recently. I didn't have every piece in black, so you may or may not be able to tell, but I painted some of this black, and I also painted on like the logos on the side of his arms and all that. I even painted his head, with the little eyes and everything. I'm not gonna really take this guy apart to show you, because the paint, I don't want the paint to kind of like scratch off or anything, so I'll leave it as is. I'll just I'll show you the articulation and all that later. The head, I think I will alter so it could rotate, but right now the head's stuck. It's just in a fixed position, like that. So yeah, let's get started with the articulation before I go over anything else. So the arms can go up and down. They can swivel at the bicep here. It's just on these, I guess these tire, or something for the like Lego cars or something like that, kind of a Technic sort of piece. So yeah, and then I got individual fingers. These are custom compared to these. These are like official from the Lego Batman mech that came in the Gorilla Grodd set of 2015. I forgot, it was like Flash Gorilla Grodd Goes Bananas. So I just made custom ones. I'll just show you one finger. So one of the fingers is one of these hook grapple pieces, and then I just took one of these smaller Technic pins and pushed it in there, painted it black. I didn't paint it all of them individually. I just stuck it on this plate right here and painted everything black. Now, like I said earlier, not everything is black. I had to paint some stuff so it would look good. I didn't want to leave it like, one, color or something like that. But, yeah. And I added some clay ears right here. And here's the back side. I wanted him to have something on the back so it wouldn't look flat. So I gave him one of these, I guess whatever multi-use thing. I don't know how to explain this piece. But yeah, just that, so you can add stuff to the front of a build, like that. So I got one of those. I put a thing like this on the back side. It kind of looks like a turtle shell. Maybe I'll make a Ninja Turtles mech. But anyways, yeah, I got that right there. This was already in black. I left some pieces that were yellow because I was like, oh, Batman has sort of yellow in his palette of colors and stuff like that. So I was like, yellow works fine. The gray is fine right there. I was like, that's fine, because he does have gray in some of his suits and mechs and all that. The feet are just these connector pieces with the ball joint connectors. I used 2 of them here. Now this one I had to paint black, and these round parts here broke, so now they're broken like that. Here's a quick look at the legs. So yeah, so like so anyways, arms can go up and down. Arms can rotate at the shoulder. I cannot think right now. Shoulder rotate at the bicep. Fingers can bend. There's no waist articulation, just comes out like that. Legs can go in and out, forwards and backwards, and then he's got a foot swivel. And that's pretty much it for the build and the articulation. What made you go with this design, Patrick? Well, if you're wondering, the design, I kind of somewhat based it on just well, first of all, I wanted to make Hulkbuster in Lego with but just all black and have Batman ears. And I was like, you know what, if Batman had his own Hulkbuster, that'd be cool, except it'd be a Banebuster, so And then I was like, oh yeah, he sort of does. He has the Batman or Batmech. And I was like, or Batbot, you know? And I was like, oh, let's just see. And then I found the one from the Batman cartoon. And I was like, oh, this is going to be perfect, you know? And I try to base it on that as much as possible with the shorter head, the logos on the shoulders of the arms, the blue eyes, and most of it being pretty plain and black. And then the little, like, fingers. That was basically my goal when making this, was that. Now, size comparison, if you want to know his height, this is a custom Lego Bane, and I have them kind of just, you know, at the same sort of level of, or same, you know, foot, I mean, not like touching the ground, but this is pretty much what they look like, you know, difference, in size difference. Bane is shorter. That was pretty much the goal, to get him roughly a little bit bigger than a Big Fig, because again, I started this off with it trying to be a Batman's version of the Hulkbuster. So yeah, it's pretty much just all black, a little bit of blue, some yellow, some very little gray. Basically the Batbot. This is the Batbot, or Batman mech, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I gotta say, this has been a fun build. It took days. I got to use a lot of creativity when building this. There was no time pressure or anything, except getting the review up. So, yeah, I hope you guys liked it. My name is Patrick with Pretty Cool Films. It's been pretty cool. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bat Dingle.